And can you tell us your name?
Tinlay Dhondup.
His Holiness the Dalai Lama asked us to record the experiences and stories of older Tibetans, men and women, to share with future generations of Tibetans and also with Chinese people and the rest of the world to help everyone understand what the true life was like back in Tibet. And dinashige any gaming shunge, the mullingi hakwet kitchen with the and teaching any on the right. Do you give permission for the Tibet Oral History Project to use your interview? That is on the 29 the cake. Yes. If you don't want to answer a question, just let us know. Now the two of them was to the continent and get Palagan to a gang modern, I cannot do it at Lake Mason, I can Palagan Kushita. No problem. If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you? Kissing on the Palagan to a Tileti, Penalata, Canala Tena, and Mr. Palagan can you treat no problem. So
that's also when you need to know. Remember there's
no problem as I'm sharing my own view with the fact. Great, thank you very much. And we very much appreciate you coming and taking this time to talk to us. Please feel free to take your time to answer a question if you need some time to reflect, to think. And kissing on the tour the Temba Master was at the dinner, so to the Lena Tigre about to the Chira Temple to Lingmundo, there's Guas and I could never And if there's any time you wish to elaborate or add something to an answer that perhaps we didn't ask, please feel free to do so. Kissing on the Palakarang, that Miduna, the Chungshaw, and another Tuana, Malawa Chuna. So first of all,
is this where you ask him about alias, or you do that later?
Did I not ask that? Is it okay to use your real name?
Yes,
okay, no problem. Actually, we usually ask that at the end, and that's fine. We can ask.
You mean what the Tibetan do run?
Your name is Tibetan, they hear pet name is giving something else like that. Would he like us to use his pet name? No, you can use it. Chocho. Chocho is your
Chocho Esabola. Amara Adami. Actually, the Tibetan do.
Okay. So, can you just first of all tell us about your early life growing up in Tibet?
No.
Families are both nomad and farmers.
Any Madugi Legadenzo Kangaya, Kiki Lago Jang Jenji.
Lagosana?
Kiki, Tiringa Javinas, Sasona, Sayin Canazo.
Well, I need the dinner legacy, Kulukazuka and legacy now.
Legacy, same Jenji wrote Jane Sogato. Talegacigano wrote Chuchini, legal bedrock.
Age of 8, I started looking after the animals. In the age of 10, I started doing a work in the field work and other nursery work by the families. And just allow him a little bit of time. Don't feel that you have to translate immediately, because I have a feeling he
might be taking a little bit more time. Yeah, just let him pause, wait to see if he says something else, and then yeah.
Sure.
So how many people in your family?
Namila mi khasusena.
Nami da dangbo de la baba ama che, tene nganzo bu ama de la bu jungi gere na.
La.
Bu jungi, bu zhule de ama de na.
We have a mother has born 12 children, 6 are left and 6 are expired. And put took the kind of strong.
Bu zhu di da kaxie chung chung pa ne zhong kaxie jik tanda nganzo nang lo chompa chimbo chiyo la. Wo la chu je, gang lo mi de se je, chompa chimbo wo de la thamzing chu de se je, gang de la nga rang zo ge sa ju dang de to len sa je. Tene bu nganzo tanda gomba de la di du jin chimbo chi ka do kya de chi di du nganzo yi bu ji du bu ami pabi babare se ji.
Ame pae pawa.
Ole, di ita la xa je ni, amjo thoto je yung goya yo ma le la. Na bu di chu tunga chi, oba je, oba de ni chu tunga chi ni, bomo di jeni ma la sa re si du. Manzo le ju lu bomo rong sa chi.
One of them
Pomore la.
One of my sister was died in well. There is a well nearby our house. So the well was used for the cattle and family of the house. So my sister was kept under the grandfather's this one care, and he was with his negligence and that the child came to drink the water in the well, bent down and then fell in the water. And when they went to the well to catch up the children, it was almost died and could not make him alive.
How old were you then when this happened?
Did you park a corner Kazusena?
Did you lot that? Did you answer a lot? Doing the lazy?
And my age was almost 7. I put the local Kazuna.
Put it and the lot did you leave your
Almost 5 years old. That my sister was died in the.
I'm Roman.
So, when did you first go to Lhasa?
Pala any Kulu Kazu Kalan Lhasa Tambudi.
Malasa Tambudi lot the Valronula, Lochumi Chipsitiva.
Age of 14, I went to Lhasa.
The Negor Surgenda Tambudi.
Negor. As a pilgrim.
Competent to J.
La.
Tensatin to Lhasa Negor Surgen, Tambudi.
The first pilgrim to the monastery and big monastery and Lhasa.
So this is 1946. So can you describe that pilgrimage in as much detail as you can give us?
Tanne Tambut Gordikan, Kande, Tambu Kawala, Pebe, Kade, Kadichi, Dito Lupi, Sewichi, and the Reddick, Mother Teshigana.
The Tambudi Johan Jevin, Johan, Tulakan.
Tulakan. First went to go on it.
Teneta the DJ.
La.
The Potang.
Potang.
No.
Tene?
Debon Kande Tene Ramache Ramache Johan. That it has a key to Johan. Ramache the Lesi Lingla now Yori.
Nimakasu Gorana de la.
That Dilla in 7 day one day to the church.
Nimakasu Gona de Corella.
The 7 day one day you make it Saturday. That's the bottom you make. That's your one and the young answer that has a link around the Vala.
I went pilgrim with the first went to Tuglakan, then Potang, then Saran, Tribun, Gandhi, and Rimbache. Ramuche. And it took temples and temples. It took two the monastery with 1 day. It took, and it must took almost week to cover it all. Hafta chicks gore rather than ne gore.
That Lhasa Koran to Nimachuama to table.
I stayed in Lhasa for almost 15 days and went around all this.
So the pilgrimage. So before you left your house to go on the pilgrimage, was there a lot of preparation? Like, you know, how many people came with you? What was the journey like? Can you describe a little bit more what you saw, what you felt, what you heard, and you know?
And Madung and Anchik, Tating Sonda Chairs of what Pipi, Takin, Nekor Tambora and Anchik, a Garden Tanga Supata, and a chick to Lord Tradition, Kari mixed and the Guan issue, but Mandugel Soroja on the Petal, and the Tonga on the Tonga, Tating on which you are. Kandakan is nine.
That way, Taro Church, Tandy, Church, Cheveneta, Chi Bimbin Jazz, Young, Changi, Richi. The Bang the Bay in a Chatham as Sorjavada, Tiji, Tini, G. Pesharu Tendeta, Yang, the Bashantai, Jixayat, where Tendete,
Suginana,
Tanga, Marazo, Pinjata, Kabunyamurtan, that you're by Kim Zeta. Any Tonga Lagalata, Tiji, Kataraji, Yo, Tiji, Luxurita, and
the young never Robosusana.
Ropatang and the young Songbatente in Yorel.
Yeah, when we started our first pilgrimage preparation was that all the relatives came and gave us as being a first pilgrimage, they gave a garland with white scarf and gave some money and eatables for on the way and like that.
It was his first pilgrimage or his
first. He probably cried in the
Marangiril.
Self.
It's
self the pilgrimage.
So he was given a send-off.
Send-off party, send-off the ceremony like that, garlanding him with white scarf and giving eatables and monies and was given instruction or guidance like to be done like this and that.
And what kind of feeling went through your mind? What kind of thoughts went through your mind? You know, when this happened, when everybody came to give you all these things.
Me pura any young telling but that's a kill of so get Katatan Cherwa. He didn't mix this to get Palakara when it's sort of candidate case.
Touching around the day, Bennett Royal Sandro Coranzo, it is Simbina, meeting day, cheese, Pajaro Samburitan, Coranzo, the Corgio, there some restricted.
La
Maranti, Neville, and then Royal Sandro Corti, Conzo, that is the day me, Cavore Chumjan, the day. I felt that they was very happy that I'm getting opportunity to go to the pilgrim. So they're giving all these parts, send of this and that. I felt very happy and so enjoyment like that.
And what was your understanding of the purpose of pilgrimage?
That ne korga dosa ne mi courage ne chike khande chine tes mi ne korga dois so the thamga dos tam ko thom manu taga dos tam cho and chita when nesta de number sangi chu nesta some khande some ke
that thing around so we to say na da so we bina ante jula esa se che jeta chimbo tang janggore mi che shu sa tang around so be shung ji ti yin ba tang den de na den sa sum dang den zo yue bi da min do nyo yue den zo he yu ar ba la ji yu man bu yue ba tang ne de ye ko so bi ne pe me se ya bo yo re se dan nyo yue den zo man bu la yu ar ba la den de to ne da so chi ro so ne ya bo re sam sa bi che sam ro chi ko
and it was it was shared in our villages that Lhasa and all the monasteries are very holy place. It should be a very opportunity to get a blessing or a visit to this area. So I felt it is very necessary for me to participate such like that. So I felt I am ecstatic to plan to go to the pilgrimage and I decided that then I went.
Were you quite religious as a child?
Did gala chola and go the children chola mistake to what the gato that they chola go na.
Tang so ji dang yi de ba tu jin ka ji dang de ba kong ba ka dang tu jin den du dang dang an du la me ji gang wang den du na ya dang ai ba ji chue den du nang ji de sa wei bu ru ji le de ini dang arang zo ji nang bi yin du ne ji chö dang mani dang ya dang ji jie den zo da ka zo de da ji ji ri wala yong yong ri wala.
As this is a normal life in our Tibetan routine, that following the religions was a part of our life. So we feel it is taking part in any ceremony like gathering with monies and any something like that. So we used to take part and have
Mani's meaning
mantras and payment gathering like that. It was used to take part and felt, and during that it was as the routine life in the life that religions was a part. So it's a normal rotations like that. Felt.
So when you went on this pilgrimage to Lhasa, did you go on horses?
By walking.
By walking.
Mandu di nima tu la go ma re la. Ta sho ga thorin ngabu hibu do re la. Hi nima tu la Lhasa jo re la. Anto lo ne.
From Loga to Lhasa, it take by walking, it take almost 6 days to cover it.
From Loka?
Loka.
Is that where he's from?
Loga, Wala.
Re la.
From Loka.
Loga to Lhasa, it takes 6 days to cover it.
Was anybody in your party doing prostrations on the way?
So di ge di ke bal chak sai khun ro re la.
You have to get all the belongings on the backward, so it takes it takes 6 days to cover it.
Ah, but people were not doing prostrations?
The chap said the ready Yamara.
Yo ma re di tanda cha se di mang che di mo de ba yin se ta Lhasa rang de ba la chi yo re. Tanda di gang re mu che ten zo re de wa la zo la ten de ki cha se jen ro so ye yo ma la ga du ja yo re.
Procession was almost taken in Lhasa and Mount Kailash, not in our route, because the road and everything was very carved and not proper routes. So we are blocking with them to doing a procession was very uncomfortable.
What had you heard about Lhasa?
And Lhasa Kolabik say Kari Kos ane. Lhasa rested on Kari Kari or Lhasa.
Ta Lhasa la ji so chi shu mi ju ren bu che ten zo je ya dang. Di ni ji dang da ten sa ten zo je ya dang. Ten sa ten zo je ya dang. Di ni ji jiao yu pu zhang ten zo je ya dang. Jiao ren bu che ki ji nga rang zo yi ji ni bi song ju se ru ten de dang. Monlam ten de ka du jam na. Jiao ren che jiang je ji je ya yo ba la. Jiang je ni men de yo ma re.
At Lhasa, we felt that we can get a blessing from the Potala. Then during the Monlam court, we can get see His Holiness is a rare opportunity, and many events like stupa like Chorbuche, this and that. So it was a normal herd that we can say get a blessing from the Potala.
What was your idea of His Holiness the Dalai Lama in your mind? What kind of being or person did you think he was?
That pattern Jarmuji say Kudukan Jarmuji Kandachina something chicken Kandach test, Jarmuji said that for Lhasa Jarmuji stage of Jarmuji Kandach something mixed Sora Tidikan Pu and Kandas Tom Mipuraki say Jarmuji 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 Kandachina say Sora.
That Joram Shake and Jonathan, Tambo the book in the Indian, Joram Shake, me you and let you should go in the Iona some sorry, that you use some more time than the Mendo some sorry, then you might book now in and then the Jorwala. Taine, the Wakuba of the Titula, and it Aranzo, Lhasa de Valine, Joram Shake, Molom Dan, Nibi Songerman and Jay or Marel, Delay Chang Jay. Pepjanal tentation, you would say, I'm a tiring woman, Tajil Young Jumare. P.
At in the age of small, we always felt that His Holiness is as a God, like also something protector. I never thought it's a normal human being. But later when we grown up and thought that, saw the many photos in our areas, and used to hear that during the Monlam we can get a blessing, seeing, we can witness His Holiness Like that. So we witnessed several times, and it's a normal, like a monk and this and that.
Were you surprised when he looked like an ordinary monk?
Tapagana, Dingala and Shushukan and Chikarubachi and Chikasu, Chujusuma, there is some rock. Shemuma Jagura, Yangi Jagura, and Tidikan candidate, Torah candidate case. When a Kinduba Dojimaki mixake, and Chujusuma, the Redo, somebody medical mix a Tidikan Torah candidate case.
That did you mean that society, the Chauta did the Tambo society, some from Handons and society medicine and he went it and me, you don't show me, when I tell him, raise some sort of
I'll that have to do my understanding.
No, that is Marango, me, you don't like it, shooting it in the round, raise sometimes.
When we first starting, when we heard that, we saw that His Holiness, it was not any protector from a god, heaven or something like that. As he is a normal life, a human being and like that, I felt very surprised or anxious like that.
Very surprised?
Surprised seeing such a normal human in Dalai Lama.
He used the word surprised. What was the first thing that you remember seeing when you arrived in Lhasa?
Lhasa Jorah that never got to Lhasa top Jorgua.
No.
Jorah that makes again Lhasa that the nature some mix of Torah and Tidukan mix of top of the that Jamba Yaksha so the Karita from the taste.
That is Lhasa Lamsan Lebanon, the Balaji Bakor, the Balani, Halam Romasona, Papa Amigi, maybe sorry to your relative, Nakan Zombo, from Tsethang the day of Marvala. Tonga, Saya, Tuya, and Mother quality. And the other take it when it and he would send on board, he would raise some something.
As soon as we reached the Lhasa, we found that Lhasa was decorated with all the colorful needs for the human beings. We felt that this is really Lhasa and we kept something special Lhasa. And compared to our village where there is nothing special we need when if we need it, we have to get it somewhere after a long time. But here we can get it immediately what we need it, like anything like the dresses or whatever equipment we need, we can get it immediately full of colorful and are surrounded by the Lhasa.
And what did you think of the people there, and the way they were dressed and the way they acted? What was your impression of that?
Lhasa Jorah Gala Lhasa ki mi yarwa. Di dang susul tak ngandu thongsul yundi kana. Di paro le kebar khande da thongsul. Lhasa mi dang ngandu pe the thongsul mi yundi paro.
Ta Lhasa ki mi dang ngandu thongsul ki mi jena ewa chenro yari chore. Ngandu ki thongsul ni yang chik thomgeri imbi sorji. Lhasa mi dang tu changma dang teni kwampa chajule kangpa dang tu yang khet tuebo dang. Tandaji ragas yang changrin tukin jore. Ragas yang changrin tukin jore. Misabalena. Tenzu ita lamsan ha kontrol. Mi khora. Zai chue ni. Shini mi nindere inang rujil da zai chue khapur wala.
Yeah. When we reached the Lhasa, it's a difference between our village and Lhasa people. They are very active way of walking, way activities are totally different with the villages and Lhasa people.
The way of walking?
Walking and where the activities and character, all very totally different. They walk very fast, very actively, very smartly like that. With the way the villages people, like very auspicious and something like that. Example, that when we reach Lhasa, there is the person who takes a commission like that. He recognized immediately through all in this crowd people that he's a newcomer, he's a villager, recognized immediately and catch it properly, correctly like that. And catch him.
And what do you mean by catch him?
Example, in a crowd, when with the Lhasa, entering the Lhasa, with many people crowding, coming together, he recognized, he different the Lhasa people and the villages immediately. Because Lhasa people are very active and
I see. Okay.
Villages are very...
He recognized.
He recognized.
See, yeah.
Not he.
Oh.
There is a Lhasa, when we reach the Lhasa, there is a person who collects commission
Oh,
from who comes from the outside.
Oh.
Come from the outside, they take such commission to enter or something to that.
Oh, really? To enter the city, you have to give
something commission that.
Do you?
That and meet the Thompson, you know, not to test Gabora.
Gaure Kogan, the insecure. Meet a woman, you're down Nenzo Kanga, consider that Pungutin to Kango, consider that we can see where you use it.
And he got a personally good and a patient person to a Koran to a Karako.
The Koran Sagurba. Koran do that. Tick-taring with meeting days, Trombotan, the day Jena, Tagore down, Pumbuti Pura, Condu, Legativo to one. That Condu to one, Legabora. Condu Kangba that day or Simji Rago, Chibu, get say your Kangoyor, Condu Kangba. Ling the Chilla.
La.
Ling to show Chill, Condu Kangba the Geriori.
Person who collect the commission is the person from the low caste. Like example, if something occurred during when we go to the pilgrim, if a occurred person dies or something like that, he do all these necessary things to be done. And they are low caste, and how their house are made it in, they're located in separate areas, and house are made with all horns, animal horns. The house, not with the mud or any tent or like that. House are made with all the animals' horns on house are made by these people.
And this is the person who's collecting
who collect the commission entry fee.
So
because he served any problem pilgrim face, he comes and helps them. By person dies or anything, nursery, everything he does. So he collects commissions like that.
I see, to cover any services that might need to be
I'm
done. Do you remember how much this commission was?
And I tell the Katus less quick.
Teddy Koran so Vigi, Manzuima, Purine, Musan Sergio Atachi, Musan Sumdur, Musan Kituru, Tan Koran to Michi, Lentasuna, Yamish and that's all you need to live with Lucio.
I didn't mean Manguer.
Mimangu Mena, Konzoji, Kango Korja Suman.
There is a group who collect the commission. There is a group of people together. They collect per English on the per head it collects 3 to 4 coins per head. If he is collected, the next person come and collect. If I collect it, then he again doesn't collect, recollect it.
And can you describe what else you saw?
Shamba any Lhasa
in Lhasa.
So mistake loga tong show the cage chungsa. And that we that tape show the taste or did you show me Shamba Karkachin?
Wait 1 second, Namila. Sorry, Kamachik, sorry. So when you were walking through Lhasa the first time, can you describe what the things you saw? Yeah?
Lhasa na George Lhasa mistake Lhasa Jurtigane Shamba cake Lhasa Kangba if that Mamujara. Kande any cake Tongson.
Taji Tikasi Taji. The day that you were Taji. Yamagi Tatonsi and the Valley, Yomarwala. She hung Sayariki, Rilda. She Kabachine. Combatant Zotan, Sepotan, Densotan, Tenichi, the Batan, the Johan, and Dento Sulagan, Densotan. That's in a unit in the Densaka, Densotan. That she would revolve, Simshaka, Dento Sigaji, or she would revolve.
When it reached the Lhasa, it was totally different village and cannot compare anything, and it's almost surrounded by the monks. And they had the monk's house and something different, totally different, and was very surprised and very interesting to see it.
Was it during the Monlam that you arrived?
Yeah.
Was it during the Monlam festival? The big
Did you Monlam Marel? Monlam I show my dog on Katujas.
No, it's not during. It's not during Monlam. It's not during Monlam, and when I again went the second time to pilgrim to the Lhasa, that was Monlam.
Oh, so it was the second time. So the first time you went, did you see His Holiness the Dalai Lama the first time you went?
No, first time I never saw any blessing from him.
And the first time you went, did you notice any Chinese in the city?
I think Tambu energy Lhasa la Pedugana. Did you get me you out of the Ketonsra?
Jamidula. Sagang dende dang Sunidul.
There is, we witnessed that many hotels were stalled by the Chinese and
were run by the
run by the Chinese.
Was there a Chinese military presence there? Or was it just civilians?
All are normal Chinese, not any militaries and that.
Was that the first time you'd seen Chinese people?
Did you get nothing Tango Tongwa?
Rela.
Didn't get Tong Manu?
Tongyo Marel.
La.
Kami did you near Tongyo Marel?
Never saw any before, only saw after when first pilgrim went to the Lhasa.
So the second time that you went to Lhasa, when was that?
The Neko got 10 years Pemba. He could do that.
Tea now.
Palaka Kolo Katusena.
That did you know.
In the age of 18, again I went to the pilgrim. I got the opportunity to go to the pilgrim.
Did you Monlam
and especially to the Monlam.
1950. Okay, so can you describe what you saw during the Monlam then?
Monlam kala mixte ke khare thongsa ni digal Monlam chemukala.
Ta Monlam chebe kadula tanda chogana la da. Ki Monlam de sobi kadula teni ngandon jaga shudula. Kangla da jamdong ne ine mala jeyado.
Kawani.
Ne deje da jamdong yorwa kane. Sojin kangla di yorwa. Tongpa yorwa. Yi kangla ma jeyado. Da di ju jeju la korama ne te. Marjagi rojime de teni thoya mi du. Chemi jay korara kya teni kusho. Da di ju lo ji ngara zo yi da tabji ma mi di kun chin chog mi du. 당기면도 디티기요서 동안 마미당 세련된도 이다 고나도 잡아당 마미 두고 휴지하기도 와라 되게 디링디 준숨이 있어기 링디라 접진의 마음이 큰 당기면도 당기 요만했어도 두고 잡고도
접진 마음이다 가지 세라게 기도봐 가지
그래도 뒤견도 두고 자유서도 와 뒤뒤 지지기 뭔거를 좀 보면 되잖아 Tining and don't rivet in the Tade in the day, Chude and Rodule Tade Tibet in the Jun Dan Chincho me. Molumji. You mean it's 30 ringy?
Yeah, during the first witness to the Monlam, he got the opportunity to go to the upper terrace and witness all the monks were sitting with meditation with full silent.
Upper terrace
of the Podang Rock.
Tulakang.
Main temple, he got the opportunity to go to the main temple upstairs and witness all the monasteries was meditating and praying with full silence. And especially during that time, and there is Tapchi's soldiers were not allowed to come to the Tapchi Mangmisana, Peshung Mangmina.
Really?
Is the soldier, the Tibetan soldiers.
Tapchi
soldiers were not allowed to enter the Monlam area. Usually, Tapchi soldiers and monastery, you have frequently fight between them. So it may occur during that Monlam, 21 days Monlam. Tapchi soldiers are not allowed to enter during that Monlam.
There was a clash. There had been a clash before.
There used to have a clash between Tapchi soldiers and the Seraph monasteries. The monastery monks.
The monks from Sarah
used to have a little clash.
There had been some incident.
So it may occur during the 25 days Monlam. They are not allowed to enter.
Not allowed to enter. And during that time, did you see His Holiness the Dalai Lama?
The Monlam did Chamukana, Mr. Garumaji Jaga Raya
Nakil.
Long, you can see from the far away.
And what was he doing?
Kong did Targo and Jesu can take Kanang Dotu. Very hard to recognize, but just image that his dad is always Dalai Lama. It is hard to see them and just go and meditate that his soldiers come there and just meditate and feel he's there. That's it.
And did you notice any changes in the city from the first time that you went in 1946 and to this time, which is 1950 to 1951?
네, 담부kor가 로드다. 네, 이워치 korwa. 네, Monlam Prayer Festival He. Did you get a keber Lhasa mixed keber ketonso?
Bakor Europe masono kajin chinsashala te kansene jamidi pinchibu shibule sashala. Jamidi lene kangba shibuji jagi dule tene ji twa kashe kuta tendegi an kangba jamil songre ser tende shekut mubudul.
Yeah, during first visit and second time there was more Chinese people were there and came to know that even the big peoples of the Tibetan Lhasa people have sold various buildings and houses to the Chinese people like that.
So the first time that you went, it was just Chinese civilians who were there running hotels and restaurants and shops, yes? But now did you see Chinese troops in Lhasa?
Then Tango to the Ghana, Tibetan Gami Mangudua.
Mindula.
You are to the Gami Mangudua.
Gami Shibutu.
Mangudua. Yeah, with the troops and like that. Second time there was a troops and soldiers of the Chinese.
So can you describe where were the troops? What were they doing?
You are the Gami Mangudua, the Karichiguto and Kawadedo.
Kondo that they started the Manchedi, the Bangal take the one. Jamugang says Jamugang say what about Tenderte Koranzo with they come what she would tell the one. Kamasarba. No, Jamugang. Jamugang did them a Timolarilla. Then the let's say Surumola.
The Chinese people normally stay nearby the Lhasa. They is called Gamlokang. They stay there and live together.
So there weren't Chinese troops on the streets of Lhasa?
Lhasa nang kono lai mangmi tani do dede ke chimuda tidu kan?
Tabaji talesi ki rang taba shurang le mindu.
Less Chinese in the Lhasa in street.
Less in the street, they stayed a little bit outside.
Little bit far away from the Lhasa called Thamzing Kham.
What color uniform were they wearing?
And you are doing the Gami to Tulo at the Mangmi Makcherwa. Makchi Soto color Kalkundo.
Samdo degrela.
La.
Samdo degrela.
It's a yellowish color.
Yellowish. And did you notice Chinese flags in the city?
They call it Gami Tarjo de Tongyong.
Tarjadi Tantaji Yakush Thomas.
Not seen any flag of this and that.
Was there any announcements that were made that you heard over loudspeaker megaphone?
Any kitty Gami didn't say Kabargun set up in the Chawata today. Honua.
Gomasola.
Never saw any witness any death from the law speaking and Chinese authorities says like that.
So when you saw the Chinese soldiers in Lhasa, the ones you did see, what were you thinking?
The Lhasa nala any chick Gami Nema Tomani Topja was a touch, then Gami Mamusle Tong Chidin, mixed it sort of candidate case.
That Koranzo me and Regi. Kangborgi Jabjam Koranzo, the Bajin in Songar, Suji, Samedo. Tendeji, the Pugit and the now was a Merwala.
When they started coming, they settlling that they were busy constructing their own house, this and that, and never thought that they were going to capture or our place, native place, and they thought they just come to settle here and stay like that. Never thought that they would do such things. Will happen.
What was the next time you had any experience with Chinese soldiers?
And the men get gaming touch Shambake gaming the Kamatani Gav and Chick Delman, Shambaki gaming the Chisha, get in the Tongshaw, you know.
Did you listen around about 10 days? I hear you smell.
Nothing as a experience was witnessed.
Never saw any more soldiers again.
This should let me see gaming the gaming moment that kept Thomas the Kaya.
Tening and the Chuto, my own, but up you should not any gaming bed the Jerval.
Then we started escaping slowly from the Lhasa to the exile.
So you never saw any fighting between the Tibetan army and the Chinese soldiers?
No.
Tati, Tanda Tanganzo Tanda de la Tsethang was about Peninsula, she wouldn't think your day, and so I told Masola. Tanda Tozon, she wouldn't think it. No. Tanima Tozon de la Tanda, Chushikan do Pogan Sunderi. And Pogan gave deity, I'm the lake here, I'm the lake here, Pogan Sunni. Tanganzola, the Drew, Samba, Shamar, Samba, Hin, Shivo, which do Jenny. The one may see to which she would down your
Get to the Rumala. Yeah, when the Chinese troops and military and Tuatong, where there is the Jewish countries were first this one areas
in Loka.
Loka. Yeah, Loka. The Chinese troops and Jewish counter fighting was going on has witnessed, and Jewish counter military has forced that villages to give all the necessary requirement like fooding, sheltering, and anything, and we have faced lots of problems during that session.
Well, let's go to that day. Yes, the day that you saw this fight between Tibetan army and Chinese soldiers. Can you describe where you were and what you saw?
Ta digal Jewish counter ke tang any gami zingde parik thong wa.
Ta Chushikan do zing your maril. Chushikan do Gami young than Chushikan do Cutter. The lesser short than Lamsan, Toton Madi Todula, and the Kusum Mami di Jango Michipa, Jamal Tendeshu, Pachilo on consulting. Wishing with that Mami, Kusumami. Did you Gami Shuse?
This Gala any Chunduke Sajata, Kalata, Russia, Marchura, Kundu Toyer.
Tadi yedi Tamaro di Bora Jamila was Zuriba. Madi ding, Madini, did Tamar ding, and so should you remember, Manzola Kolak Jagit, Topomab the anime, milk the anime, Consolence of Unime, Mila.
Yeah, when Chinese came, the Jewish country of British always ran away, but the soldiers of the Tibetan who took his, who guided his Holiness back to the exile, when they returned back, they fought between the Chinese and witnessed that a lot of Chinese were killed.
So, if you could imagine that your memory is like a movie, yes, it's like a movie. And then you're trying to describe this movie. This happened, then this happened, then this person did this, then that person died, and then some more people came like this, you know. Because if you could try to describe in more detail, because I can't see this in my mind when you're telling me, yeah? I know you said there was a clash, but what does that mean, you know? Where were you when you saw this? And what did you see? What happened, then this happened, then this happened? If you can remember going back to that very day, that very afternoon, or that very morning that you saw this, yeah? And then you tried to tell me this happened. I know it's difficult, because if you can't remember, just say, I can't remember, yeah? But if you can remember some more detail of what happened, this is very important information.
Basically describe everything you saw.
Everything you saw.
다 단다 빼잖아. 자 표시기 망미 줘봐. 이 개미냠도라 장리 쇼와 디디 빨게 통을 와. 에 통도 가는 다 빼잖아. 나도 빼잖아. 내가도 나르스게 되나라 미기 개미 쇼나 에 고네 쇼고 그 도슈 그 죽바슈 그 멘다슈 그 스타고슈 그 티토 또 아니 그 칼라사 딱 망보지 통을 이렇게 다 디슈버를 이마직 나라. 두두두스나 간데 통서 당국처럼 동부 통도 주식하다 망미디기 재미세와 통고 재미기 아니야 자가 자나게 망미기 안도 법스와 통고 딱 간데 14분 만에 되네 뭐랬지네 아니 지게 디시스 난다 그 개치부 쉬우라 계속나 아니 통선라나 아니 미더블이게 학 더나 디가 이 지금 말아 간데 통선나 미티 에드 미스ум을 합소 미스um 가나 개베베부 미 두글라서 코도 진스노 아니 멤더 시슈스노 안 티슈 세월란 오모네시야 오네시샤스리와
So first of all,
let's
come and check. Sorry, one second. First of all, where was he? How was he seeing this? Was he hiding behind a hill? Was he involved in the fight? Where was he?
당원에 지기는 다듯이 대본도 징교에는 내가도 여러분.
알아 드불 대스 팔.
저거면도
It was quite far, like almost 2 to 3 kilometers away from the accident going on. Bakor was going on.
Was he on a hill?
Palake tolaya tongore and gas gone.
아도 다 원래 제 뒤를 뒤어를 도종들라 종디 강래제 대오들 리족도 제 리기 오어들 콤바디제 콤비가는 종디어를 도종디
And they Tadama Yamida Jinsap Hall.
다디 단다 콤바단 종요 세간들이
Wow, Palakan Hall
말에 아도 뒤 다른 거요래
It's quite far away. You cannot image where you cannot see the scenes like.
타질
You
로서요
can
말.
image that it was fight going on and this was a clash and going on this and that. The eyewitness was not away. It was quite far away from that.
So you couldn't actually really see what was happening?
요 말일 텐데 통야 요 말일. 로서거는 요 말일.
By seeing every incident is going on, it's quite very far away. Just you can imagine that the fight was going on and it fight gone went and like that.
So you heard this?
타게게 도전 고다면 나도 타니불 미 통야 요 말일. 로서거는 요 말일.
Cannot see it also only can hear that incident was gone this and that by through the person
through other people you
through
heard.
Other people.
Okay, so through other people you heard about this, that there was a fight between the Tibetan army and Chinese soldiers and the Chushikandru.
Not Chushikandru.
Not Chushikandru.
Not Chushikandru. It's the army of Tibetan.
It's the Tibetan army.
And those who guided his children to the exile. When they came returned back, those clash between those army and Chinese.
So how did that go?
That was same. This was the.
What was the result of that?
And the Dikala and the Chica and the Shula and the Papa Mamipura Shira and Gami Mamu Shira Kandishwati.
다 인정네 지 타르지 최전 칼에 발소리 지 이당을 빠 체전이 되니 나랑도 일 하마디게 고승이 마음이 되게 마던 줄에 재미 야제게 민두사 대관도 타버도 되게 주마도 타르바
Papa Medusa.
몰라
And Gami Mamu Shira.
재미 망부 시부시도 시기
you're walking.
요래
Tata Kunduga Mamashika Mamkura.
요래
I remember what the Basho, Nimara, Nimachi Guardi, or Spun Guardi, Chusakish
이마치 갈람 다 저도 나로 고려해서다
The clash between us taken almost 5 to 6 hours.
5 to 6
hours.
And most were even Tibetan army was killed and Chinese more than Tibetan Chinese was killed.
More
Chinese were killed. But after when the Tibetan those were not killed, when they tried to escape and run away, China just ignored them. And because of the tiredness and very this one.
I see. And earlier I think you said that the Chushikandru drove the Chinese army away. I think I heard you say this.
No, he said there was located Chushikandru's army at Tuazong. But during that when they were sitting at the Tuazong, they were asked to bring all the necessary things to the Tuatong for Chushikandu with their requirement. But they did not do clash it. Chushikandu and Chinese authority did not, army did not have clash. They just, when Chinese came, they just ran away.
Oh, the Jushikandu ran away. Oh, I thought you meant the Chinese army ran away.
No, Jushikandu ran away.
So you know, Namgala, it would very much help me if you could sometimes, instead of just saying they, just, I know it sounds very sort of repetitive, but if you could say the Tibetan army, the Chinese army, because sometimes I'm not sure who you mean, yeah, when you say they. And you also saw some training that was given to Tibetans in thamzing. Is that right?
The thamzing the tangwa, thamzing the tanga lapki do so the lava the tonyo na.
Tonso.
A candle slapuna.
Tati Dijason, the Tangando Jangonum Chugi, Nantar, Jami, Tandamaru, the Jago Jabo, Taru the Church and Tajami Bay, Jibone. Dini Hine Kondoge, Tati Miko de Yeti Kangala, Tigi. Dirije. Kondoji Yalama Jugi, the Tangata Tang Tigi. The Yeti Tang, Shimba Chubu Tang, the Yeti Severesta. Ani that Sadong Dendel Tree, Satong Ba Dendel Tree, Tarim Butentel. Dini di Tamding Dayagi. The one is some Dendel Lapsol, Miller.
Choose to be good.
Go the yellow.
Don't use them.
Mijik Piggy Sha. Tangando the Tanda Shimba Dringy Sorgil K on Dula. Manzo da Chigi Dirilla. Ibunang le male, Chubuinang le male, Ramadesa Vigil Tayor, the Indula Consul Lam, Mijik Piggy Sha, Mare Mare, Shendal Lam, Tagan Ronyo, Chinang and Zoya, Chinchodu and Zudandi. Kikushi Jamnang and Zoltogimindu Dingrichi Lane. That is in better Sugruba Quay. That didn't need something done, the Yama to Utang you to Kimberling Gores. She was anything reggae, Kansan Mikyo Tap, Bango Dang, Simjin, Segin Dang, Choban Soro Shendayong Jotin, Mimango Yorval. Then so love, then they get Tang Lang return, love, then they said. Then Shumang and Zugi Lumbata, Zongo de Hagang Zong said to Zongo de la. That they did that, did your. Zongdi walk that Soda sort of Chishu Sumiori. Not the Shaman Pembakan Jun Seras in the Jula de la, this Kesantentella. Zongu Stigi Tanda Soda de la Takan Kirib, Kirib Kunga is. That in a yal Tadius in the Tapes of Siege. Put the series some bruising. That console something that console, you had the Nimatil juice. Yene. Jimmy.
Yeah, it's after, since the His Holiness left to the exile, later on everything was cooled. Then there was given a Chinese troops came and they made the categories of the caste and divided into 4 categories, 4 to 5, that high authorities, farmers, and middle people, and the lower caste. And the lower caste was taken, given a 2 to 3 months training, special training, teaching them that now this is your opportunity. Like till now you all have faced lots of problems under them, and you have to give this treatment to them, and we'll give you opportunity, we'll give you a background, anything what you want. And that, when they're giving a teaching, as I am from the middle person, I can go and witness and study and look, and there is no objection for me to go and see what are trainings given. So I went there and saw all the trainings given. So when trainings are given, they used to give frequently advice that you should do all the actions they have given to you. what we have faced till now, what they have did to you by the local high authorities, big farmers, this and that. And when they give the low caste people give the information, then same should be given to the high classes person like that. It was trained almost 2 to 3 months.
2 to 3 months. Where was this training? Where did it take place?
The it was took place in Lhasa.
Is that the name of the village?
It's a village.
It's a village. And was it in a house? Or was it?
The Khangbara Khara.
The Mizan Chetin, the correction put in the Yoruba, Yugatis and Simjindas, Chimbo Shibdinde.
It's a plain ground where the animals were kept, that was special grounds. It was a train over there. Outside.
And how many Tibetans were being trained, did you see?
Me go to what I need to get the thamzing time left line bar. Love to me, Kasus, the dinner and the Jangat, the still a Mongus love.
That means that the June is in the
Almost 10 to 20 people were training was given, participate in the training.
Could somebody shoot that bar bit? Sorry. Men and women?
Then I came in to Chokachipur shop of the Jangidla.
Mangse Kyogaru Shangan.
I came in here. There is both men and women, most are men.
And the people who were being trained, did you know any of them?
That's another thamzing time love shake with the Yorami.
No.
And then washing with the Yana Kela. Washing a midilla love stone, pretty thamzing down from Santami, go out to what can get chat in the love your me didn't washing event.
Tami, the Pora Ming washing you mail.
Ah, Kashish Lana did.
No. Tachi and you're going to be. He said it.
From Yugan Aishi.
That any. Oh.
He's naming names.
Could you get Trumpet the Yugan Siri? That any.
It's okay. No, it was just a question. It was just a general question. We don't need the names. We're just asking, did he know?
Yeah, he knows few.
He
knows few example like issue from Yukon areas.
Right. No, that's fine. Pala.
This the mean Malan.
And
this good tax machine part of the.
Yes.
What professions were these people from?
And then Tanda Kodu Thamzing Lab Shake, Kodu Kare, mixed Kodu Katsodapo Karikari, Kodu Kande, Karikature Kodu.
Takonzo Lumbi the Pemper Basora. Somebody.
The Thamzing Lab Shake, Kodu Yamak Jura, Karikar Shimbare,
Mare, Kajel Shingatan the day Yomare. Takonzo Chipato, Chingy, Kaje, Semjer, Tende, Senate, Chaton, Tende, Chinta, Kaje Tibaji, Soro Tende, Japchi, Tende, Soba, Jackso Tende, and so you are one. Tende, Tini Kaje, Lumbotiba, Yantogo, Tegalet, Tibalet, Lumboshendal, Chingy, Tende.
There were poor family like hunters from hunter, and then what we make iron make blacksmith, and beggars, and some goes to other place for a work like that. There's no income proper source to them.
Laborers
are like that. And Shaba.
Then that something don't you model. Lumbayan Kangigi, Midigi Kong. That is Ruga, sort of Jorvala. The Tarja Tende Mango Keju. Tende Tini, something don't you look Kanga Kong, then Taju. Then it that around to that one to somebody. Tanda, Hagan see that 종 어디 단다
사강선은 미디밍래
하강선은 다 롱바디 밍리 롱바디
롱바디 밍
달 롱바디를 기릅사
라
기릅 공가이시
라
공가이시 되네 간중세라 세라 딜라 밍딜 디사라
Thinking of names of people
who were first treated given the thamzing.
Who were given the no, actually, I'd like to.
계산된다.
Let's not jump ahead too much. Yeah, that's Namgala. There's many questions I still need to ask you about the training. Let's stay with the training. Yeah, because this is the first time we've ever heard anything like this. So when you saw the training. Were you able to just sort of walk around and see exactly what was going on, or were you kind of watching from a distance?
독자르다 켈린로디 랭겐디 수이 랭기도 수이 디립지기도 다 내가 친샤로 와라.
잘 지내 개요 말와.
요마랭 안도 간세나 지기 슈마 림버지레는면도 신은 안도로 디메레. 기마 소리질 탕 렌데오를다.
Yeah, being a middle family, there's no objection to go and see.
So he was able to walk.
He able to do. He's freely to go and witness everything, and he witnessed everything with openly.
So how were the Tibetans who were being trained? How were they responding to the training?
That thamzing I love go rock. Love the kind of that gaming club down to go and Kato to it, Janguto, and Kashisaba Kenya House Janguto, and she love the kind of sort of 100
다 건조다지 가서나지 땅야기 걸어서 당도로지 랭기도 와라 독자된 속에.
They were very exciting and happily respond because this is a very opportunity to get more post or something beneficial given by the Chinese.
So they were enthusiastic.
Yeah.
다 재미 건조를 롭서 쉬고 잡샤러 와라.
Lots of advice was given to them by the Chinese authority that you will get benefit this, that, and mind wash was totally given to them.
Did you ever see any Tibetan raise any objection to what was going on, the kind of training that they were being given, argue or have any?
Thamzing Tibetan Lavakal because anything Molot and cannot came with them under the Changi Mandi, under Gome, under Tango Mestine, Mola left to connect in Mola get it. There is no one, as all are from a low caste, and this is very rare opportunity to them.
So you never saw anybody object?
No, it never happened and never saw.
다 건조 로가라 촌도 거기 랍좀 휴대기로 와라.
He's giving almost frequently advice to them that totally mind wash was given and then nothing feeling was to them.
So part of the training, did they have somebody who was pretending to be the person being thamzinged, and then they would, react to this person? Did they have someone pretending to be that person?
Thamzing the la kaula ane mone mishan thamzing tangido kanchi pushe dido kane karchu.
다 고란 속에 미디네 직피게샤.
고란 스비도와.
나랑 속미. 건조 있다는데 탐지 땅이 다 건조 켈르럽 제직인데 주장네. 대콜 땅 중이 달 랍. 예를 손도 젠데 손도 건조 손도 림보 먹고 쳐야요래. 지기 초초보다 용초보다 한초 먹고 싶어요래. 림보 먹고 쓰셔야 어디 뒤나 건조 손도 쳐가는 주장 줘야요 말이야. 건조 다 Tinga di Mabasway Chedul Shashi that control loves stay your one.
There was she used to have a very sacred meeting. During that time, we are not allowed to go and attend the meeting by the Chinese authorities. They have and those who were trained, Tibetan was trained for thamzing, struggle session.
But that's what we're talking about.
Yes. When struggle session training was given, they used to have a special sacred meeting also.
There was also secret meetings.
Secret meeting within
that you did not witness.
They are not allowed to attend it.
So there was some training.
Some training
that was secret.
Secret and during the training session, their own people, those who are participating in thamzing by the Tibetan low caste, their own people were used. You pretend to be a person, high person, and they used to come and give him practically.
But he did not witness those meetings. Did you ever get an opportunity to talk to any of the people who'd been trained to do this?
Yeah, it was not opportunity to contact with them. After giving a training to them, they have a lot of high post, so they ignored to them.
So the people who were trained were given what kind of posts were they given?
다 건설로 답당당 전도 전에 건설관가 강을 대야래. 나도 다 망그대 말제. 되니 다 전도 용만조만 고지 요래.
When they have a special meeting or any gathering, they have a special post sitting there and anything attendance, they'll be giving a first opportunity to them.
Okay. Did they dress differently? Did they dress differently?
Yo 말을 다 된대기 재미 때 샤버 요 말을 다 가랑도 이미당 체된데네 콘소이 케니 지지 고기도 새로 지지 된 콘솔 대요로.
Yeah, there is no special uniform, but those people who is giving high post can use any high authority of the Tibetan where their clothes and property can be used.
They can just take
it from any time and can use it like that. There is no objection. And there is no proper any dresses for this hybrid made by the Chinese authorities.
So did other people become afraid of them then?
And
다 건조기 온게 건조 보라 건조를 해야로 와. 요래지.
Yeah, after is giving a full authority, lots of afraid, scared to them.
다 건조기 그미 가르치 강당내미 건조기 까마니랑 얘를 봐.
Whatever orders and any instruction is given, we have to follow it. We cannot object them any that we are not going to do and follow anything. We have to follow whatever instruction you are given or what order you are given. We have to follow.
And when going back to the training, when you saw the training, it was outside in this flat area, big flat area, yes. So were the Tibetans sitting in chairs, or were they sitting on the ground? Like, and then there was Chinese soldiers in front of them giving the training. Like, what was the setup?
Tibetan thamzing lava kalra, thamzing to manala gora, thamzing gora de nanda gora.
Lhasa di taji lag marel konde. Ta ring sa thi. Sa dong den del.
So the labra. But kupja or khande thamzing gala diwa khande khande diwa.
다 고란소 뱀버 된서 되기 jam이 된다. 레제로 뭐 된서 당 고란소를 kupja 여러 와.
kupja 돼.
케루리.
kupja khari kupja.
kupja 다 지 신기 kupja로 된다 말 된다 여러 와.
Tepti kya de.
Tepti kya 된다 여러 안 kya 매 된다 여러.
They any Tanda Pen came in Pompo chair, any Tanda Papa, Tamila Shaki, Lapgura. Whether could get in.
Consul Tanda, did you could get a Marin?
Yeah, during the training session, the Chinese authority have a chair. Rest have to sit on the floor and study until the training was completed. They are never given post or anything. After completing the training and everything, he has given a post.
So if they didn't wear any kind of uniform or there was nothing to signify this post, was it sometimes difficult to know who these people were? Or did everybody know who they were?
Lungba so ne ta chami yor wa chami gi lam ni tu wala mi chi nga du den de se ni du den de yang
and every village 5 to 6 people was trained and announced in a loudspeaker that this person is the head of this one and he used to follow him. The name was used.
Everybody knew them.
Pechiki tako me kemiki ta kadore lega chingere pumbole sing hakugo parwa
ta di hakugo re kan se ne lungba so tukdang u xiangdang se ru de se ni yor wala kemi ge du di ge o kunzu jang di ta di la phya wala.
Yeah, all the people villages know because area of the village they made Chinese authority has made a few categories of the classes of the Tibetan. So low caste are all under the Chinese.
Yes, but the people who'd been trained to do the thamzing, everybody knew who these people were. There was no question.
No question.
That person had been trained.
Yeah, that person has trained and he has given that. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows. And so did anybody try to ever convince them, that, or to dissuade them, for doing these things, saying, look, you're a Tibetan, what are you doing? Doing this to your own people. Did anyone say such things to them?
Thamzing la jange de yorwa.
No.
I jabi ngai ola ta lega chinge de yorwa.
Lare.
Ni mi dine ke durja ke phobare, and phobala ani ke jeme lega chin. Durja se dine mi shenge de kondo she to gen de chung yona, shenge yona, chung yona.
Yegi marel kondo nyene pembo lungbo koran so nang pembo ko sha yorwa.
Mata ko chane ke ya ko mare inde chine langi de chung po de ke thun de chung ma.
Ta den de chung ne yan le ge girwa.
A very rare opportunity if we share to them, he may give again information to Chinese and have to face all the problem. No one dared to share that you should not do this and that.
So then you actually saw 2 people being thamzinged, a Lama, a monk, and a village leader. Where did you see this?
Tanda pedana palake thamzing tangwa thongsu la ba.
No.
Gindu Lama chita ani shabachi the pombu de neki.
No.
Palake thongsu thamzing tangsa de khawal.
Zong yo se ga le.
Zong.
Lagang zong se se.
Lagang zong it occurred in Lakar zong.
No.
And can you just describe what you saw?
Kande tangwa ke thongsu.
Thongsu.
Kande tangdo.
다 건도 동강에 태운 걸 말 메숨부디 난도 돌아숨디 그래서 직 민쾌매디 배접 지리섬도세디 숨이요래 다 배접 지리섬도 어디 숨들 다 동강에 디 롱바소 소소이디게 보라 라간스텔 공 되니 tarjatenzo kekeni on ruga so teni konzo sumboti zongji shemegi zonggang yore teni sutoni teni mizangji yuga chenpo yore odinang tangson.
Yeah, these people were brought from the jail, from Tuganzong jail and brought up in there is one place where used to animals were kept. They are brought to them and all were called, all the villages were called and incident was taken.
So when you were called for this thamzing session, Did somebody come to your house to tell you to come?
The thamzing tangere line and me purata shows the tatangua. Tunga laga do the condition.
이 코란도 디어봐. 동복광 손지 쪽으로 봐. 니. 농부 소소기. 군조 병바된도 여러 봐. 군조 공지로 봐.
The leader of the people at area, they call the meetings in a village and said that today there will be happen such the thamzing incident will be happen, study session will be happen, so you all should come attend that.
This was Tibetans who said this?
Yeah.
Tibetans.
Who Chinese made the Tibetan leader, that low caste people.
But when you say call the meeting, he didn't just shout out to everybody. How did you know the meeting was going on? Who told
you?
Yeah, it go to door that there is the meeting today, there is meeting at time such and such.
Who went door to door?
Go to lake su do na. The Gamina Lagachi Papa, the person who was made high authority by the Chinese, a person, Tibetan person.
So it was a Tibetan
Tibetan
who went to tell you that the thamzing was going
on.
At
the Tibetan.
Keji Shejin did Jamile Jim to Lomo get into young Jenny. She did Kondo Yamdo Sheji Groll. That you do in little day progress. Name my own thing, did you master?
Yeah, along with one Chinese authority and the Tibetan person go to door that should attend today this meeting and it's very necessary. If he doesn't attend, you have to face the problem.
Did they just say what kind of problem you might face?
If you Mayona can detail Tamtasala to the Mayona can details and Cheba never dears and get deep Cheba taking pre Cheba things and can mix it did this year.
Yan did you conduct tak parts on the so really, and they like shoot shaggy.
And Kissy Mayona, Tamtasala Mayona.
Mayona, Monday surgery.
The Monday fanatic target special.
Never than
we have to face a problem, penalty, so we have to go and attend.
Financial penalty?
We shepherd the Java.
We have a young one.
Not financial, just have to face.
Yana Jitibal, Lagar of the day in a kind of Tibet Kugrota, Nijay Tangrua.
Labor work, any penalty we have to, we have to face. The Chinese authorities.
Did any people try to refuse to go?
That the Namika the train or a case and Atamata, you may land and enemy, the Gakoesha, can you take to the Chungo?
The naming says you are the Mandor and Rory Candor.
As being a very scared and environment like that, all used to attend that when no one dared to go against it.
Okay. So going back to the thamzing session you saw, so can you continue to tell us what you saw?
The thamzing tansat can be no. Me say the Lama chick chair, Pombusum Jorwa. For the tansat Kande chest to the Tambula Chanko, and Kotam to Ganakolkani Karicheson, Martins, a tap turns to wear, and a Kane chest.
What happened?
That is Zoto Peje, Masona, something to Tangi chicken. How he me so do that. That in them, they came across over them, young Kagachi.
When the struggle session was going on, it was almost you have to face that who's the facing is almost senseless. And suddenly the Chinese feels that this is not too much, it feels too much, the Chinese ordered to stop it. When thamzing was faced by the people, they're given by treated by people, the person feels very tireless, very senseless, and nothing. He feels that he's almost dead.
Who, the Lama?
The Lama.
Who are we talking about?
Gendubala Tanda the Tanda Robin Giore, Delagi, Tazan Koranzo, young something don't you raise up. The brutal that Kimbuchori. 신단다디 자장디 땅 탑주리 달 고랑조기 자장나는 아주 통샤기 혼수 숨부들이
not among that other leader
the village leader
콘도라 아니 결පා리크랑 통샤기로
레레
아니 가르가치
다 건조라고 쉬어야 강 자과체니 쉬어야 강데니 칸에지 교님만에 되니 배보체 교 축구당 교야고 용해야 되는 주고된 사가 재미있고 랍샤르와 소샤르와
during the structure they used to beat slap with the bamboos, kickings, and used to use the bad words that till now you have been this one, you have treated us very badly. This is the opportunity to give you this return, and so that people come and slap in and use harsh word and make them very senseless and tireless and very this one, and have to face it when person who's the three people who's the leader of the people, they feel that almost tireless and senseless, then they give it for a break like that, until you have to face all this stuff.
Do you mean unconscious?
Unconscious and like that.
Unconscious.
Unconscious and something fearless, something tireless and nothing senseless body.
Tireless means you're not tired.
Means senseless.
You're maybe unconscious or you're
not unconscious. Unconscious you faint or something like that.
Yes, faint.
Not faint, but totally
exhausted.
Exhausted or something.
Okay. And the people who were doing this, these were Tibetans, yes? That sounds in session.
Kemi chigo mara, ta kemi lavsharwa.
The Chinese doesn't do, but he has given all the trainings to this Tibetan person, and that Tibetan person has to do all this.
And did you recognize some of the people who you'd seen in the training?
I
cannot recognize the name properly. One who is the Yishi and that.
No, I didn't mean, did you recognize their faces, not names? Did you recognize the faces? Were some of them the same, in a different way? The question is, the people who he saw in the training, were some of these people the same people who he'd seen during the training?
And the same people was did the thamzing, and the training was given, and their own local people, the low caste, was given an opportunity to do the thamzing to the own high authority peoples.
Can you say that one more time?
The same village person who are low caste, they were asked to do their own.
So the people who had just come. Had just arrived, had not received training, were given an opportunity to participate.
No,
okay.
Those were given given opportunity to this one training. They were given the same to the area wise only, not sent to the other areas like that.
They stayed in the same area.
Same.
So how were the Tibetans who came to see, like him? The Tibetans who came to see, how were the Tibetans reacting in the crowd? People who were watching.
Ta thamzing taw kala mi pura ke tang wa ke tang de ne thamzing taw kala mi du so mi phe cha da su pi pi ja de na do ye ke de go nyu do ye de ko chu mu de de ke thamzing taw to de kon de thora khande mi phe cha ke ngu do ane chi ganam chi do and sabi ke khane khane chi
ganam yo mare la ganam da ta ganam chi yin yo mare ta de mi mang ko ri nang ne yin ni de ong je me ro la ra me ba la.
We feel bad and very uncomfortable. We cannot express all our feelings on that time, and then we may get a response from the Chinese authorities.
Do you think everybody felt uncomfortable, or do you think some people were supporting what was
going on? No one dares to come outside and show express anything like that.
So, did you know the Lama and the village leader who was being thamzinged?
Lama Mistumla Thamzing Rwa.
somebody one orang midung la sung korang rel. Rel. Gendubadi da tangare sa ngayang metal.
The monk has just heard that he was given a struggle. He has faced a struggle session.
You did not see.
Did not witness. But the 3% know and he saw everything and he know everyone.
The 3%?
Yeah, the village leaders.
The village leader?
Yeah.
You saw the village leader. So you knew him personally. What kind of person was he?
Ko enemy in Namju Khande yana Yapo yana Tukcha yana and the chick called Thamzing Tangala, the Kong and you trouble never that Tana some of the little and go Yapu and Pesa some of the condition, Tigal with the Tana.
Tangwane chen and Tukja, she does in your mare. The ine cansena. Jamiko love John the Tay at it, me to reduce the Corazology, Ongeri, Pempe, Ongeri, Shumaki, the Baji, top down of the day, take your wa. Then they'll take your sort of the charwalda. She, when they took judge and Jimmy Tibet to Tang and dead, Hajang do and share money.
Palakilang when it's sort of pattern middle Thamzing Palakilang Hapura, the Pet Hapuna, that Thamzing Thamzing when I think just about the little one, the name of Yapume, Thamzing Tata, some of the little kilometers of condition.
Then they get two Shida Tang Shagatan, then they share me and Zoleni. Tangbutang Yawuri.
That person was the 3% who faced a struggle session. They were quite good and no problem with any community. And this was forced as a given instruction by the Chinese, and I don't think there is any dare to against him because he has not done any special ill treatment to the community and this and that.
So during the Thamzing session, there were 3 people, you saying?
Yes.
3 people.
3 village people.
3 people, 3 village leaders. What kind of things did they say? Did they speak?
Thamzing Tang Kalata, Bistum de la Thamzing Tang Rwa.
No.
See, Karikar Pechitang of the Hodu.
Think that Chiranzo Jenny Yaboyong Yatan Chilatini, and so me see it and go to Yagitini, trying to see it of Chinsu Ten. And Chinsu keep Chungores. That did you did in a Chiranzo Jenny to do Zobresa.
This is Thamzing Tang in the Pogodu.
Really? That Jimmy loves Yarwan, Pora. Couldn't Jimmy Kalyan.
Yeah, this one the people used to use the words like now your time is gone. Till now you have been you have treated us very badly. Now time is gone, and this is now our opportunity to express. So you treat this to us. Now we are rebacking this one.
And the village leaders who were being Thamzing, what did they say? Did they say anything?
Thamzing Tang Shagumi Sumira, Tumadi Pumbo Sumira, and Thamzing Tang Mikita, Thamzing Tamatar, and Chicken, Konda Mudo, and the kitchen and the cabbage and the shield there.
Oh, she had the data Mindula, Julie.
Cousin.
Bet Coradicerva. Nidata really soon, damn the Orval.
No, though he cannot express anything because he was tied with the ropes and there is no very cannot express anything with the fearless surrounded and nothing, no one dared to express anything like that.
Were they supposed to accept that they had made a mistake though? Weren't they supposed to say, yes, I agree, I made this mistake, I'm very sorry? They didn't say anything, they weren't supposed to say something at the end of the...
That Thamzing Tang Kalani, Kutucha, and Imam of the chamber again, and Molay US land the chick in the Fish Tower.
Oh, I am in do.
Time there.
Minute.
Kajin.
May that gas in a whole tea. Me for a chick, Tum Genji, Koranzo, so you into Tangajamni. 개미 라종대 여기 이제参加자는 즉 제용대로 제가 근데 해야 당데 뒤집으라면 되고.
He was faced by the surrounded by all the person beating to them, and he cannot express because all is surrounded to him, and there's nothing to express like that, and he was totally scared and very nothing.
Did they hurt him physically?
Dede kodol ma da dede chawa ta thamtang ro ta shel thamda ta ten ta khon ni ma tu du sing so ta mambu ta por khon ma jem du sing so ka shi am do ko so
Did they hurt him physically?
and mix it dede ke chi sho de dwe
ta den zo ta bi yu ri yini ta mi khori khorang zo dang de参加자 yin ga zo shi bu ji ni da dong dang de men de shi bu se bu da ha go ya go ren de 参加 khore.
Yeah, during that session, all the people were surrounded to him beating, and those that witnessed the people cannot see any special like that. We cannot because he was surrounded by those who were beating them.
Beating with fists?
Lhasa targito condition.
Ta la ba shu ya la tang te ba ji dong ja shu ya la tang te ni ji ja ba ru tin de che ni shu ya tang ra ma da ji du ko.
Beating by the legs, hand slapping, bamboo, and this and that all.
By bamboo?
By bamboo, small bamboos.
Okay, and there was something here about the division of wealth of the rich by the Chinese army. Is there something you could tell us about that? How the wealth was divided?
Jamiki ta petana gunor yorwa gu the lakcha du prane kopshi caps lamba kebu du lamba peta mi check at the chutro khande kade kopshi kega na
ta de nyamda da yubung dang koranzo dang de yel ku syam de ya de.
Those rich people, those have all the wealth was given to the poor people and the low caste and given to them, divided to them.
So was anything taken from your family and given to other people's family?
Because nangmi one enemy said to the giving land shabatte short in the year.
That maybe the river chayu or mendo shen nanda digi kundu tang torim digi shen yala ko shabu.
It was taken from the very high authorities. As I'm from the lower one, middle one, I have never faced all this.
You never faced personally. Is there anything else that you'd like to tell us that we haven't covered?
And then I make a mistake and it can share the na.
Tanda konso tene ni sumbuti Tsethang trips. Ya, pala. Tene di ngazul share me di Tsethang trip ne sumbuti. Tene shuma kuni ni jami Lhasa. Bemo. Jin zongana zhongsha.
The 3 persons who have faced a struggle session, they were sent to the jail and later it was released, and only one was expired in the jail. The
One
3
died in
jail and 2 were released later like that. Came to know.
Sorry.
Tanda kesan tenzin la sinti tang siri samru sinti Lhasa shubra.
Kesan Tenzing and Srisandu were released later. Rest are the
Ta
persons.
kongka shi sinti tijin zongana la.
Kunga was expired in the jail.
The people who were trained for the thamzing, I'm imagining that they probably stayed in Tibet. But have you ever heard of any of those people who came into exile?
Thamzing lapsha gudri gami yorwa. Thamzing tangi. The page kundu tukshi the kudu jana la the jagala ne yora kundu thamzing tangi dere kundu jagana jogo tu yora. Lapsha gudri yora ta kyo
Tibetans who were trained.
Goyas medu.
There is no notice that they are all arrived in exile.
You've never heard this. Okay. Well, anything else?
Shimba,
Shempa.
mixte ke any chikta, palakara taste of well and chik, not to the matisha go to the ke young, then the kitchen with the not to share with us some of the yona.
Ta
Church Dankor, any chick, the temperature Dankor, road chick,
ta chödol yong dang den zura ji shuni men chen.
Shojo Shimba.
다 신바자.
Okay, well, if you think of something, then we'll give you a phone number you can call, yes? If you have another thought or another experience you want to share, you can come back and do so. We'll give you a phone number, yeah?
네, 기세 양게 되는 빨리 단어 맞으면 제가 이런 거 전에 슈 제한되나 먼저 넘버 스테이션으로 먼저 저 지나는 거 양슈 빨리 저 치쳐. Yes.
Just want to ask you one more question. After the thamzing sessions, did you discuss this with your family, or did the other village members discuss what had happened with each other?
근데 탐진데 땅와 땅와 땅 사회 슐라 일찍다 드린 것도 탐진데 땅 슐라 일찍 종반하는 두 개들이 셰르트에 종반하는 수도 나를 알게지들이 빅세 더 치르뜨기래 들이 탐진 땅 들이 계속 찍기 들이 셰르들이 열래
다 계제 싫어 해서 요 말이야 벌써
there is no such
discussion.
Not allowed or very scared of sharing such views.
Yeah. Okay. If this interview was shown in Tibet or China, would this be a problem for you? I have to ask you one more time.
당한도 단대께 빨라 들어가지 티셔츠 대 엔지 벼다 개나도 뭐 텐션아 비스칼에 강에 요 말아 빨라
요 말이나
no problem.
And is it okay to use your real name?
And being 빨라 그래 미 벼져 따는 게 껴요 말아
요 말이나
no problem.
Okay.
대당의 종종 내지로
I shared all the fact and real and so no problem.
Thank you very much for sharing your story with us. This was the first time I'd ever heard about this training. And you're the first person who's ever seen this. And we've interviewed hundreds of people, and you're the first person I've ever met who saw this training. So this is very important information. Thank you.
안에 달래 믹스들이 고급들 두 체스 믹스 탐진 따라 라비아 줘봐. 엔티 담이 멍부스다 티사이 줘들 티드가 탐진 땅이 왜 마시게 탐진 따라게 땅땅이 라비아 줘봐 개미. 니 단다보다 고만요. 빨리 그런 길이 거서 니 빼편도 전부다 가디 좀 두 체스 슈. Lhasa, two chests.
Okay, and a small gift from the project.